Mods. Where are the bloody mods? Last episode, we played with this big Mac attack. We drifted around and figured out that the handling was a million times better than the normal handling in the game. But this time I have something a little bit different. This is the RHINO cop vehicle that comes absolutely hurling towards you to try and knock you off the road and destroy you. Right before us, we have it here to play with. So let's give it a go. And here it is, right before us, available for us to drive and mess people up with, which is exactly what we're gonna do. And then for a little bit later on, we have the Corvette cop car, which I think looks amazing. Honestly, it's perfect with these two mods. The only two things are the wheels, but that doesn't really matter too much. All right, we're here. Time to drive around in the beast. Where's the... He's literally just saying, Tyler, are you okay? Are you having a bit of a problem? I wonder if the actual drivers, the police drivers, drive around like that, or do they not have drivers at all? I don't know. But here we are in the RHINO. Unfortunately, we can't use the sirens or anything, but we can hopefully use the brute force of the fact that it is a bloody RHINO and, you know, attack people. It's so boxy. I didn't realize how boxy it is. And the rims on the side poke out so bloody far. I wonder if the wheels actually fit that. I don't even know. On this side, they don't poke out as far, so I guess it's probably just, well, it's a glitch. It's broken. It's not, you're not supposed to be driving around in a bloody RHINO, but honestly, I would actually like to. Remember in the challenge series on Need for Most Wanted 05 and other games, you had the ability to drive around stupid vehicles like this and cause absolute havoc. Well, oh my god. I'm surprised that this camera actually works as well as it does. Because of the fact that if you played Forza with trucks or anything, it's impossible to use that camera. Ugh! You are dead. Where'd you go? Where is... Oh, we got a bait crate. Yes! This is exactly what I want. This is the only time this actually works properly for me. Let's give it a go. A bait crate in a RHINO. They're going to send RHINOs at me. A RHINO v RHINO. I wonder if it actually stops me dead. It probably still stops me dead, doesn't it? What you gonna do? Try and chase me? I'm in the RHINO. How strong is this thing going to be against these cops? I remember the Mac attack was really, really strong. This isn't too strong, actually. You'd think it would, from the fact that it makes it, you stop completely dead and just ruins the whole bloody thing. You'd think it would be a little bit stronger than it actually is, but apparently not. Also, another annoying thing is that I'm at about 100 horsepower, 100 power level, if you will, on this. So it's not the fastest thing in the world. It's going 120 miles an hour, which is honestly as fast as you actually want to go in a RHINO. I could get this thing to 399 one time. I might actually do that at some point just to see. They're hoarding me. Stop it, die! I can't take this cop down. They're all still stuck at this certain health level. I think they might... I don't think I can do the final bit of damage to them. Maybe it's because the RHINO isn't supposed to be able to take out the police. That would make sense. I'm just going to cut across. I can't actually lose the police. Now, please! Come on, RHINO! Oh, they're falling behind. We're at the end of the pursuit. Turns out we can't take out cops with this thing. Damn. Well, that's just cheating. No wonder the RHINOs don't... That's not fair. There's the finish. I actually hit the finish for once. Normally it doesn't actually let me. They're complete... I just completed this in a RHINO. I'm not supposed to be able to drive this bloody thing. What does it actually upgrade it? It does. So it thinks it has 698 horsepower. The RHINO has 698 horsepower. I mean, I guess it does. To be able to move off of the line, you probably need something like that. How about we jump into an event just to see if we can actually bully them? I want to bully someone, please. Actually, we should probably do some of the progression. We may as well, right? Oh, okay, well, we'll skip on that one. Stay in first for at least 30 seconds. Not today. We got other priorities, if you hadn't realized. It's so big, but it fits. This wouldn't be a problem driving this in Payback. You can play through the whole game like this. That's the only camera that's a little bit wrong. Let's see if we can bully these fools. I'm ready just to slightly tap them off. Oh my god. Go away. This is how you play the game in a RHINO. I think this camera view is still better. I can't wait to see if a proper first-person camera mod comes out. Oh! I know that it's possible right now. There is a first-person camera mod as such. It's using the... Go away! The normal camera mod thing that we used on Need for Speed 2015, but I'm waiting for a proper one, you know? From my boy, who also discovered this mod, as you know, is DHCinematics and GT Unstoppable. Those two guys have been wreaking havoc on Payback. Going in, digging it up and being like, yo, there's some stuff in here you might want to see. And this is why I'm driving the RHINO, and I'm about to drive the cop Corvette. Thank you guys You're giving me some amazing tools to play with on Payback, like destroying AI. I am impressed how this is holding up. It ain't gonna last. You're about to be taken out, Borges. Borges, you're dead. Oh, you want to try and take... You're still going to try and take past me. You're still going to try and do it. Should I brake check him? Can I brake check him? I am in a RHINO, to be fair. No! No! Being beaten. Oh, second place still. That's not too bad. I thought I was actually going to do worse than that. But, alright, so that is the RHINO. It drifts, it skids, it demolishes exactly what you would want a RHINO to do. Some people have been telling me that I should use these mods online, but that is something I do not advocate, especially when speedless is the only multiplayer option right now. If it was in the free roam multiplayer, I wouldn't really give a damn, honestly. Some people play the competitive, so I don't want to ruin it for them. Now, he actually told me something about this car that I'm really looking forward to, and you guys are going to know exactly what it is once we get out of here. And my boys DHCinematics told me something that I needed to know. He told me that the handling on this car, I like it. I like it a lot. And I was like, okay, tell me more, my friend. And he told me that even though stability control, as you can see right here, is off, you ain't going to be slipping around like Craig Sullivan. He told me that the handling of this car is different. And straight away you can tell by that corner right there, this thing is amazing. So one thing is, when you first jump into this car, the handling almost seems to be set at stability control on, but it says off. So if you switch it, it can then drift. You can drift around, but it doesn't drift like a normal car. I'm not really drifting on the spot here unless I go really slow. See? Alright, so if I go to a corner, normally if I press the brake, I would drift. But that seems so much snappier than anything I've ever seen. Like, look. Oh, snap. Stability control on. I am not going to drift whatsoever. Press the brake. Stability control on. And look at that. I can turn without drifting. Now, I mentioned before that the truck, Mech Attack, had amazing handling. Why can't we have this? What? This is like the best thing ever. Look. I can just... Look. This is amazing. I might just solely play online on PC from now on for the fact that I don't have to criteria drift. I can just drive around without skidding. This is the best thing ever. And it ain't exactly slow either. You know what? I'm going to go against this mission right here. It says 209 recommended. I'm level 100. I don't think that's true. Look at it. This is all you need to do for the handling model. I can fully turn and still accelerate, I think, right? That's what it's doing. I haven't even... Now, it's still slowing down, but it's not doing as bad. If this handling model was on every other car, I would be happy as day. Look at that. No problems. Let's lower the downforce as well. Get a bit more speed. Get a bit more slippage if you really want to. And the steering sensitivity, it doesn't even need to be changed. Look at this. Oh, smooth. Who would have thought that the best handling car in the game would be a police car? Of course it bloody would. A car that we can't drive right now. I'm not sure the exact proper level of this car because of the fact that, well, it's not supposed to be driven right now. So I'm going to see how this is going to perform on the event with grip on. I imagine it's, from what I can tell, it seems pretty high level car. Downforce seems to have made me skid a little bit more, so I'm gonna increase the downforce to a bit higher. Oh yes, time trial time. All right, no one to actually race against. So this is somewhere in the middle of the game, I think. I've kind of replaying through it on PC every now and again when I need to. So let's do it in the video. Why not? It makes sense to do so. But Ghost, this is perfect. I know it's absolutely monstrously strong, but it feels like this is a slightly better developed handling model than the one we actually have. And why we don't have it, I'm not sure. It seems to be performing pretty much more normal in this. It's got that first better twitch. It has the twitch of drifting. Like when you first start initiating a drift, that's where the main advantage comes from. And this seems to get rid of that advantage. I really want to try this properly against a normal car now. So what I'm going to have to do is let's come back to this at some point and do a proper grip V2 handling model. Someone copy this handling model to every bloody car and I'll be happy. This is just the early stages of Need for Speed Payback mods. There's a lot more to come. And I cannot wait to start showing you guys even more of them. Like, my boy DHCinematics, he's cooking. He's cooking and he's like, yo, I'm making this. And I'm like, as soon as it's ready, please tell me more. Please tell. Oh, I went off the bloody asphalt, didn't I? So they just noticed is that the steering wheel actually physically moves side to side inside the cockpit. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But again, these cars, not necessarily drivable, so I can let it fly, you know. Look at the way it turns so gracefully. And only 500, 300, 200 yards left to go across the line. Payback mods. Oh my god, I can't wait for more. I'm so excited to see how this is going to evolve. Maybe at some point so we can import models into the game and import 2015 cars, import GTA mods. Just use the car models. It's just, I'm just massively like, what can we do? What are the limits? Hopefully there are none. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and let me know down in the comments if you want to see more Payback mods on the channel. Until next time, guys, peace.